So you're thinking about moving to Fort Pierce, Florida. In this video, I'm going to give you a map tour of Fort Pierce, show you where the major roads are, show you where the grocery stores are, point out some cool things to do in the area. And if you stick around at the very end, I'm going to show you some of my favorite fishing spots and favorite beaches here in Fort Pierce. So let's get into it right now. If you're new to the channel and you want to know everything there is about living in the Treasure Coast of Florida, then subscribe down below, tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to know about the market changes here in the Treasure Coast. My name is Jacob, I'm with the Kai's Company, so whether you're moving next week, next month, or next year, give me a text or shoot me a text, give me an email, shoot me a text, send me an email, or give me a call. I'd love to help make your transition to the Treasure Coast as smooth as possible. So like I mentioned earlier, today I'm going to be going over a map tour of Fort Pierce, show you around the major roads, grocery stores, things to do, things of that nature. So first let's show you where Fort Pierce is in relation to everywhere else. You can see the little red map. So here's Orlando way over here, Miami, Fort Lauderdale, West Palm Beach all over here. On more of a local scale, you have Vero Beach, Lakewood Park here to the north. You have White City, Port St. Lucie, Jensen Beach down here to the south, and Okeechobee way over here to the southwest. So here it is up close. So your major roads, let me grab my marker. So you're gonna have the Turnpike here kind of goes off to this. Oh, let me pull up the normal map. There you go. So you're gonna have the Turnpike here kind of goes off to the side. It kind of hits the outskirts of Fort Pierce and it goes off all the way to Orlando that way. You have the 95 that comes through here, kind of off to the side as well. You have 25th Street here, and then you have the US 1 here. The US 1, a lot of stoplights, but up here in Fort Pierce, it actually moves a whole lot quicker than it does down south in Port St. Lucie and Stewart. So US 1 is not too bad out this way. And then obviously you have an A1A here and the A1A here. They go down this way. And as for your east to west streets, you have Indrio way over here that kind of separates between Lakewood Park and Fort Pierce. You have Orange Avenue here, and this is where your I-95 exit is. And then you have Okeechobee Road here and Virginia Avenue here. And you have I-95 in the Turnpike exit's going to be over here. And then you have Midway here. Midway kind of separates Fort Pierce from Port St. Lucie down below. As for your grocery stores, you're going to have a Publix. So marker back. Publix up in this area. You have a Walmart over here. You have a Publix over here, and then the Publix down here. It's not a big representation by Walmart in this area, but a lot of Publixes. So if you want that pub sub, you're not too far away from it. And then of course, my favorite food, you have a Chick-fil-A right here. You know, if you need to be close to a Chick-fil-A, you're in luck. Because you got a Chick-fil-A right here by that Walmart. And then there's a Moonswiner's Barbecue over in this area too. So if you like good barbecue, the barbecue in this area is kind of interesting. It has more of a mustard taste to it. So if you're from like Texas, I'm from Texas, I'm used to a lot of smoke. They still have a little bit of smoke in their flavors, but they have more of a mustard than I was used to. But it's good, you know, especially if you like mustard, you're gonna love the barbecue down here. And Moonswiner's does a really good job. And then you have a lot of cool restaurants scattered throughout. A lot of variety in those restaurants, and then you have some fun stuff here along the A1A. And for things to do, the beaches up in Fort Pierce are just awesome. Let me zoom in over here. So you have, let's focus on these ones first. So you have the South Causeway Beach here, and it's in the Intracoastal, the inlet here. Last time we were there, we saw a manatee just hanging out, and that was kind of cool to see. The waves there aren't too bad. So if you're bringing kids to the beach, this is a good one to bring kids to because they're not going to be knocked over because you're not getting all these strong winds going this way, creating the waves. So you're a little bit more protected in here, and it's a really nice beach. There's not a ton of parking, but there's enough to get there. South Beach Park here is pretty good. Not too much parking there, but maybe I haven't heard mentioned before. The beaches here are awesome because there's free parking. So if you're coming somewhere with paid beaches, you're gonna love coming out here and just drive up to the beach, find a parking spot, and not have to pay for it, which is awesome. And if you like some fishing, well, this jetty park here, you have some good stuff here. And then really the whole beach is over here. With the exception of this beach here, you can't fish at that beach. Really good fishing there along the beaches. And then coming up to these beaches, our favorite beach, I'll show you on an outward map, is going to be right here. It's Pepper Park Beach, it's right next to the National Navy SEAL Museum. So coming to it, a lot of parking. There's never a whole bunch of people there. There's no fishing, so if you want to go to the beach and not have to be bothered by the fishermen fishing, this is a place to go. There's some snorkeling and scuba diving off the coast, some shipwrecks. Really flat beach. It's not super ramped. So going into the beach is really easy, especially for kids. We love bringing our daughter here. This is our favorite beach to go to. There's even a little playground here and a little bathroom and showers and things to clean up afterwards. But lots of parking along here, which is just awesome. We definitely love that beach. And that is Fort Pierce in a nutshell. If I have missed anything, please let me know. If there's something that you think should be on the map for a video, let me know what it is. Oh, here's the Manatee Observation Education Center. I've been there a couple times. I haven't seen a manatee there. I know I've heard of people that have. That's where I was told, oh, if you want to see manatee, go over here. I haven't seen one there, but I know a lot of people have. But they have a cool little museum and education center there to learn about manatees. Oh, for healthcare. Sorry, I almost missed. You have the Regional Trauma Center is right here. This HCA Florida Longwood Hospital. So Longwood is a great hospital, pretty good sized hospital. It's your trauma center. So if you're in the area, this is the hospital you're going to want to go to. Otherwise, you have to take a trip down south to the Cleveland clinics in Port St. Lucie or north to the Cleveland Clinic in Vero Beach. But if I miss anything, as always, let me know in the comments and I can mention it next time. Or if there's something you want to see or want to know about Fort Pierce, please let me know in the comments and I'll respond and let you know what there is to do more and any specifics you might want to know. As always, thanks for watching.